Hi guys, welcome to another Barb Stamps video. I'm so excited to create this card for you today. This is a super fun card using some of our new alphabet dies, a new stamp set, a little bit of ribbons colored with some of our blends, and then our cute little bird friend. So stick with me and I'll get the supplies and we'll get started. All right, here are the supplies that we're going to use to make this card. I have an 8.5 by 5.5 inch card base in Melon Mambo. Almost forgot what that was. I have a rectangle, stitched rectangle. This is my number 6. You can see on my little magnet sheet here that this style of rectangle on this side is numbered 1 through 8 from the smallest out. These are A, B, C, D, and then this little guy doesn't even have a notation because he's all by himself. So I've got number 6 rectangle here, and I did crop that out of Whisper White. And then I'm going to layer that on a piece of Mango Melody, and I can't remember how big that is. That is 3 1/8 by 4.5. And this will layer really nicely on that, and then we'll layer on that. I've got a scrap of Mango Melody that I'm going to be die cutting the letters out of. This is the Playful alphabet die set, and these are about 1 inch tall letters, and there are some duplicates. There are 2 O's, there's 2 E's, 2 P's, 2 L's, so you can spell hello and happy. So that's really great that they decided to give us some duplicates there. So I'm going to lay these out. Oh, whoops, I need another L. Hold, please. All right, here we go. It also has double E's. I think I did mention that, so. And then the O. So I'm going to die cut all of these letters. Then I am going to take one of our foam adhesive sheets. This is I wanted to talk to you guys about our, I don't know what, all of a sudden I lost what they were called. Foam adhesive sheets. These are basically a sheet of dimensionals that's not already cut. So you get to cut it, okay? So I used it to cut letters to make a greeting on the card. Now, the little word of wording. It will cut through cardstock and the foam all in one pass. But these little letters that I used, they have these little tiny holes in them. They're called release holes. So if you die cut something and it has a release hole, you can like poke a pokey tool through there to push the paper out of it. Okay, well, if what you're running through is really thick, you will get those little holes in your paper. So can you guys see those? That looks terrible. Okay, I'm not a fan of that at all. So rather than have this, because I don't like it, now you may like it and that's fine if you like it, then this is the easier way to go. Put your cardstock on your sheet and then run it through, and you're still going to get a nice fluffy letter. Like dimensionals, but without them being already cut, which is super amazing because we are going to make pop-up letters. So then after I cut out the mango pieces, I am then going to put the letters on my foam adhesive sheet here and run that through my die cutting machine also. All right. I also am going to be using the Well-Written die set, and this die set is so amazing, and I have this really fun cheat sheet that I made when the dies first came out last year. Lots of color. I love looking at this to see exactly what I want to use, and we're going to use this cute little bird. All right, so we are going to, let's see, where did my bird go? Well, I had it, oh, maybe it's in here. Yep, here it is. So I'm going to die cut my little bird out of some Mango Melody, or nope, this is Melon Mambo, excuse me. Melon Mambo, Mango Melody, I'm getting confused. I'm going to die cut my bird out of Melon Mambo, and then I'm also going to die cut my bird out of the foam adhesive sheets. So let me head over to my die cutting machine, and I will get all of this stuff die cut, and I will be right back. All right, I have all my goods here. So let me move these die sets out of the way so we have room to work. All right, so I have all my letters, I have my bird, and then I have all my foam letters. So I'm going to pop these letters out of the foam. And it does cut through. I was honestly surprised. Those dies are pretty small, and I thought, oh gosh, there's no way they're going to cut through these foam adhesive sheets, and I'll be darned, they cut through them. No trouble at all. Whoops, I don't want to pull the adhesive backing off quite yet. And then of course I can use these pieces as, you know, as dimensionals on my projects. So we have a nice circle that comes out of the letter O. And then we have all this excess here. So we'll kind of put that off to the side and we'll use that to attach our layers. So this is really cool. All I have to do is peel off the top backing and then just lay my letter right on top of that. Super easy. And then I have foam dimensional all over everything. So it's going to be fun to have pop-up items. Oops. I'm trying to figure the best way to hold this. I don't want to like pinch my letters together. Ah! I'm thinking that perhaps leaving the H in the negative space would have probably been helpful, but we got it. It's working. It's no problem. All right, then we have our E. So we'll peel off that. Again, we don't want to get it misshapen at all if we can help it. There we go. And we have our O. Now the O is the only one I'm a little concerned about because if I don't get it, I don't know as though it's the same, you know, both ways. That looks correct. Okay. And then we have our little bird. So fun. There we go. That came out pretty nicely. Get the tail there. And then over to the beak. Okay. Okay, throw these bits out. So we have all of our letters ready to go. Now I want to do a little bit of sponging up here to make like some sky, like a little bit of a sky scene. I need a scrap paper here, so I'm going to tap my sponge dauber into some Pool Party, and I'm going to tap it off a little bit because I don't want to get a ton on there because you can always add more ink. It's very difficult to take it off. So we will just get some more of that ink off. I must have really inked it up good. Okay. Of course, when you're doing this off camera, it always works out better. Because I do have my sample one. And depending on how this works out, I may end up using my sample one. We'll see. Guess we'll just keep working this. You can also use, we have sponges, stamping sponges. They're sold as a full sponge, and then I just cut them into little chunks, like maybe sixths. So let's see, this one is my Pool Party one. Maybe we can blend some of this together a little bit better. Well, that's probably all right. Or we could try the other side and see what we get. Always two sides. And maybe the sponge will work better. I don't know. That does seem to be a bit lighter. I'm definitely not mad at this. So I think for this particular project, a stamping sponge cut into little pieces is actually working better. So if nothing else, you'll always learn how to fix mistakes here or learn the best way to do something. That's my hope anyway, that I can teach you guys, you know, some good stamping tricks. Okay, So I think that looks a lot better than that. So we're going to go with this side here. Okay. We're not really doing any stamping on this card. This is actually a card from my Big Shot at Home class. I run this class twice a year. It's for 4 months. The cost is $49.95 a month for 4 months. And then at the end of the 4 months, I gift you a $150 gift certificate. So that's a pretty good deal. All right. And so everything that we do use in the class is either Big Shot items or, die cutting items or punches. So there you go. All right. So now I want to arrange my letters. Let's see. And I'm kind of going to make them not straight, just because I feel like it would be a little bit difficult to get them perfectly straight. And so why put myself through that kind of stress when it's just not necessary? So, yep, I think I need to get that O on there. So we need to move these over a little bit. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pull the H off here. And we will start with our H. There we go. Get one of these L's. It's a tiny bit putsy, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's kind of fun. And being able to create your own words, like for birthdays or things like that, I think it's going to be super fun. All right, and we'll get the O on there. And then I thought I would just kind of put my little bird friend right above the whole thing, like so. And then I'm going to add this to my Mango Melody layer with some Stamp and Seal. And those of you who've watched my Facebook Lives, you know I struggled hardcore with this stuff. Well, I learned the trick. A UK demonstrator showed me how to do it, and it was an amazing learning experience, and I have got it mastered now. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so we will layer this onto our Mango Melody. Cute. And then I'm going to pop this up, but not before I color a couple snippets of ribbon. So I've got a little bit of this gorgeous ribbon that you guys know we have. This is the silver metallic edged ribbon, and it is super pretty. I just love the brightness of the silver on the edges. And so I'm going to bring in my, is this mango? Nope, this is daffodil. Hold on. Do I have my, oh my goodness. I think I put these back in the wrong order. Yep, here's my mango. Okay. So I just need a little snippet of each color. And so we've got a little bit of mango here. And then I have my dark, this is my light. Boy, I'm just batting a million here, aren't I? Dark Melon Mambo. At least I think I wanted the dark. I guess we will find out. Ooh, maybe that's a bit too dark. Well, we'll see. Maybe it'll lighten up as it dries. All right, so I've got those two little snippets of ribbon. Well, I'm going to have two here in a minute. So I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to cut that. I'm going to go ahead and cut that at the diagonal. And same with this one. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to put these together, kind of like this. And I'm going to add them to the back of this layer here, just to have a little bit of interest. And I'll just tape those down. And we're going to add this to the front of the card. Yes, I think that is super cute. You know what? I'm actually going to do a tiny bit of stamping on this. Hold on. I am going to bring in the Pattern Play stamp set. This is a new one in our new catalog, and I'm going to use this kind of chevron looking print, I think. Get a block. Okay. And some Mango Melody, or excuse me, Mango, I keep getting these two names confused. Melon Mambo. I'm just going to add a few little random stamping here with this. I think this might be kind of fun. If we can just kind of bring in a little bit of pattern here. since I know that my main image is going to kind of, you know, come into the middle here, maybe we can work around this a little. Hopefully this looks all right. I'm sort of guessing in my mind, thinking that it will look all right, but what the heck do I know, right? All right, while we're here, please give my video a thumbs up. That really helps me grow my channel. I'd appreciate it so much. Leave me a comment telling me that you enjoyed my project, and be sure to subscribe to my channel right down here in the corner and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Ooh, yes, I do think that's good. Okay, I'm excited about that. And now we'll go ahead. Oh, you know what we were going to do? We were going to add these little pieces. So we have all these dimensionals here, so we might as well use them. These little scrap pieces. Why not, right? They're almost like free dimensionals, because you definitely wouldn't want to throw them out, and no one's going to look at the back of this and go, wow, what a mess of dimensionals that is. Okay, and then we have our little circle, and we'll stick that in the middle. Press all that down, and we'll just peel off the rest of the backings here. And then we'll have our dimensionals. Okay, and then we will add this to the card. And I just thought of one more thing I might want to do. We'll see. There's some little hearts in here. I'm kind of thinking, oh, do I dare? What if I ruin it? I better not. I was going to maybe stamp some little hearts right underneath the hello, but now I'm kind of thinking, if I do it and it looks terrible, then I'm going to be really sad. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And hopefully you guys like that. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. You can shop with me at shoppingwithbarb.com. I would be happy to be your demonstrator. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.